is a series of investigations and lessons that teachers can use to engage their students in learning about stormwater runoff and how land use affects the stream quality in a watershed. The less investigations begin with learning about their watershed and doing hands-on activities on their campuses, such as investigating the type of soil and identifying it, and then using a series of steps to plan an action project to reduce stormwater. I developed the Stormwater program because we wanted a program that the students could actually plan an action project on their campuses. By them actually planning a project, they can do the research on campus, they learn a lot of project management skills, and then they're actually implementing a project. It was really neat to see these 70 students get excited about doing some of the science projects.
Just planting trees and other plants helps so much with stormwater runoff and not just like producing oxygen but also other things.
You know, basically a call to action, saying that as me as a young person, as a student, after learning this information about the watershed as well as everything involving the watershed, you know, we need to have more young people aware of these issues, and not just young people, but also adults.
This program started off as a pilot at a middle school in Prince George's County, and we developed it so that the students would be able to have an end goal project that they could, connect with. Because learning about, stream quality and stormwater runoff, they didn't have much of a connection. So by adding a project, they were able to find that connection between and local neighborhoods and how their activities and behaviors impact the environment.
We actually do something or cause that we not just talk about how we can help it, but actually help the environment.
So a Stormwater Action Project is something that the students will plan and implement that they can do on their school grounds.
We have a very large hill up here that comes down off of Good Luck Road. Good Luck Road, although kind of a misnomer, not the luckiest road in the world. It has a whole bunch of runoff that comes down this hill. While this area doesn't really get saturated necessarily, our parking lot does, so it is, the water is absolutely running off. Goes down through the parking lot and into the creek below. It's called Briar's Mill.
Yeah, stuff that'll actually, bud and then you can eat off of it.
The hope with that building the food forest was to alleviate some of that runoff and to pull up some of the nutrients and water coming into the plants.
Well, I was very excited to work at Parkdale, especially because we were doing a food forest, and that was something really new to me. I'd never really heard about it before or even came across the concept. The students seemed really excited about, bringing food to their school and having a food source there.
And basically my favorite part was basically just planting everything, getting everything in with the soil, the water, and then the mulch, putting it over top of it. Basically the hands-on part.
I learned about the different soils. I learned more about the different plants and basically, all of the resources.
And 70% of our students are on free and reduced meals. So because that's 70%, there doesn't have enough food, we were hoping to make it something that could be used by the kids for food, like if they just need a snack or they're just walking past.
Well, I feel the fact that they have a connection to their local area and location is really important because a lot of students don't get exposed to nature that often and they don't feel connected to the environment. So through this program, they learn about these important topics, and then they're able to be involved in the planning and designing, so they really feel like they're making a difference. It was nice to see them, take pride in the project at the end and see how far they came.
This really got me excited because my grandma likes to garden, and I never really knew how to garden and stuff like that. And this taught me how to garden and how to plant.
I hope that we can actually use the lessons that we have here and even the food forest and also try to adopt it in other schools across Prince George's County public school systems.
One thing that's really wonderful is that at the end, not only do you have a project that adds so much to the campus in terms of bringing in wildlife, reducing stormwater runoff, having a place for the students to sit, but the students have a sense of pride and a sense of ownership that they can actually make a difference and that they have made a difference.
The official opening day ceremony of the food forest.